Hey guys, it's Emma from Emma and Peyton, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make slime. I know me and Peyton made a video a while back about this, but we copied it. We had no idea how to make slime. We copied it from What's Up Moms, didn't even give them any credit, so sorry for that. That was a rock hard slime, and I just don't like that slime at all. Then I made a video on how to make just a basic slime and how to add in stuff to make it different. And that was a really good video. I feel like that was a great video, but the only issue is I did not show you any of the measurements. I just kind of told you to wing it, and I love to wing it, but if you don't have a lot of glue, or you really just want a rock hard method that you know is always going to work, then this is the right video for you to watch. We're going to just be making this kind of slime. It's super nice, it's pretty, it's minty green. You can't really see it in this lighting, but it's super pretty. It's really stretchy. It's not too sticky. I left mine a little sticky because I like it kind of slimy, and it's super loud when you poke it. It's the perfect amount of stickiness and just stretchiness and everything, and I just love it. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make this right now. Let's go. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to make sure that you have is some sort of slime activator. So you can use liquid starch, which I use, or you can use contact solution, or you can use different types of detergent. The only thing about detergent is not all kinds work, so you're kind of risking messing up your slime and making it super dry or hard or whatever. When you're using that, I would just recommend liquid starch, but I like to always use some sort of a borax solution. Honestly, when I make slime, I like to mix liquid starch and borax water, but you can do kind of whatever you want. For my borax water solution, you're going to be using 1 teaspoon of borax in 1 cup of hot water. Hot water just makes it dissolve faster. You can do it in cold water if you want. So I just put it in a spray bottle, so it's a lot easier to spray and just kind of get in there, get in the slime, get in the glue solution or whatever, and just mix it up and not get too much in there. So I just like to use a spray bottle. You can use whatever you want, but like I said in this video, I'm going to be using liquid starch and borax combined. So then you're going to want to grab a container that you can mix glue and other stuff in, so probably not a good kitchen container unless you're going to really wash it out really good. I just have this one that I like to make slime in. I also have a bigger one, but I'm going to be using a smaller bowl for this one because I'm making a smaller slime. So you're going to obviously need some glue and then some water. So the ratio of glue to water is 3 parts glue to 1 part water. So I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of glue and then 1 tablespoon of water. So you're just going to put it in your container and then you're just going to mix it all together into a solution of glue, I guess. So then you're just going to want to mix up all your glue and water together. So I have pretty much mixed this up all the way. It doesn't look like the glue is still separated from the water. You want it to be completely combined, or else this is not going to work at all. So then I'm just going to add in 1 drop of green food coloring just to make it the same minty green color as the one that I showed you from earlier, because I'm trying to make them the exact same. So now I've mixed all of my glue and my water and my green food coloring together to make this glue solution, and now it's time to start adding in my borax water solution, not the liquid starch yet because that will make it dry out later if you add that first. So you're just going to want to add a few squirts at a time and then just mix it up and then keep mixing, and as soon as it starts to form any sort of a clump, you're going to want to move on to the next step. Okay, so I'm going to be filming for the top view now so you guys can see just a little bit better. So I've added a little bit of borax into this. It's just a little more thick than the normal solution would be, so I'm just adding a tiny bit more borax until it just gets a little more clumpy. So I'm just going to mix it and get it as unclumpy as I can. But now the next step is to just dump it out onto whatever surface you're on and start to knead it. And you're probably like, how do I knead it? It's like liquid. But not kneading it necessarily with your hands. You're just going to take your fingers and go in a circle and just really do this to disperse all the clumps, because if you don't, when you do start to actually knead it with your hands, it's going to be very clumpy and all the clumps are going to turn out bad and they're just going to make the slime super hard. So just keep adding borax until it starts to clump up a little bit more with your hands and starts coming off whatever surface you're doing this on. So eventually your slime will just start to kind of pick itself up and you can start kneading it actually with your hands. Really just try to kind of knead it with your hands and then try to get it off your hands once it's been kneaded enough. And basically you're just going to keep adding borax until you get it to a good consistency. Alright, so I've washed off my hands pretty much completely. A little piece of slime here and there, but mostly they're just washed off and they're pretty much ready to go. So I'm just going to start by poking my slime. It's not sticking my hands there, but it does feel pretty sticky. So like if I sink my fingers into it, it's not sticking completely to my hands, but I can feel it sticking a little bit. So now I'm just going to pick it up and see how sticky it is. It's not too sticky, but like it's obviously still pretty sticky. So I'm going to add a little bit more borax, and then we're going to move on to liquid starch, which is perfect for at the end when your slime is pretty much the consistency you want it to be. It's really stretchy and really pokeable, but it will not get firm enough or less sticky enough. Because if you're just using borax water, it's going to take forever to get it from this point to an actual like non-sticky slime unless you use a lot of borax in your water. I never like doing that because it just makes it super rough and super firm of slime. Okay, so at this point I've added a lot of borax, I've done a lot of stuff to this, I've kneaded it a ton, and it's to a really good consistency and kind of the consistency I wanted at. The only issue about this one is it's just a little sticky, so I'm just going to add some Stafilo liquid starch. I'm just going to add a tiny bit to kind of the side there, and then how I do this is I just spread it out kind of just like this, not too much, just make sure it's not in a clump. Rub your fingers in there, and then just rub your fingers across it. And then just flip your slime over, and just rub more of it on there. And you're just going to kind of keep like piling it up. Alright, so here is the final result of my slime. It's super pretty color if you can really see it. It captures it pretty good on camera. It's a little more blue on camera. I actually kind of like the color that's on camera. And it's just not too sticky at all. And it's just pretty stretchy. It's like just a really good kind of generic white, or I guess green, but just the generic white glue slime. It's really pretty, and it's just an overall really nice slime. Sorry, that was really close, but yeah, so I really just like this slime a lot, and listen to the poking noises it makes. And I'm about to combine it with this other slime that I have, which is basically the same thing. It's a little more stretchy. I didn't add quite as much liquid starch. I'm just gonna combine them together. And bigger slimes are always better for making poking noises and just doing other stuff with it, even though I do love making mini slimes. These are just normally a lot better for poking, so let's test it. Oh yeah, that's really good. It's really stretchy, and it's just kind of the perfect slime. It's very, like, squishable, I guess. And it's just not too hard. Alright, so that's basically it. This is my recipe for just the generic white glue slime. It's the perfect ratio of glue to water to be stretchy enough and sticky enough. And I just love the fact that I used borax water and liquid starch. It just goes really good together. It makes the perfect slime. If you guys want to see any other types of videos on how to make slime, like fluffy slime or glitter slime or clear slime or sand slime or foam, any of those kind of types of slime, I can make those. If you want, just give this video a thumbs up and put a comment down below. So yes, just make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see next time, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. We do a lot of different types of lifestyle videos and just fun videos. We're probably going to be doing some morning routines and night routines, and we are dual enrolling pretty soon, me and Peyton, and we'll make a video explaining what we're doing for that and what that really means, and we'll probably be doing a routine about that too. So yeah, please subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate the support. And yep, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.